Hello, my homies. Right. I haven't been doing much as a filmer lately. I have progressively for like 2 years or so, I have got worse at stuff, right? So, kind of like in 2014, I think I started taking filming seriously. Started asking bands if I could film them. That ended up really cool for a while. I done Parking Space in 2014. I also did a couple of things that I never released. Um, and I didn't really make that many small edits, right? Because I had park life to do. So it ended up, the whole summer was filming for Park Life, and the whole of from like literally September to January of 2015, I I did I didn't do a lot. I didn't release a lot, but I was working on Park Life, right? And eventually Park Life was sorted, right? So after Park Life, I had like a moment where I was like, right, here we go. What am I working on now? I feel like there's so little to do, right? And it was kind of weird. And then after, like, I thought, well, whatever. And I tried to work on some stuff, and it was productive. And then I decided to make like a street video, and I kind of like pushed everything to the side, and I didn't do much because I was really preparing for that. And for the entire year, I didn't make anything really. I might have put out a couple of clips somewhere, some places, um, but the whole year was like filmed for this fucking video, and then the same thing with Park Life. From September to January, I would edit it. Um, the and it was a good payoff. It was like a good payoff. But then when I look back, I was like, "Wow, I've got this huge video that I love that I've made, but nothing else." And after 2 years, going back to smaller projects is really, really weird. And I don't know if it was like subconsciously stepping back, but after talking to you, I was burnt right out on editing. Like I didn't want to do anything. It's filming as well. I just wanted to skate. Like, and I think that's part of the reason why I've lost this like ability to make videos is because all I've been doing. I've been really stoked on skating. And all I've been wanting to do when I'm out is skate. Um, and really that's just it's healthy in the way of like me, but it's not healthy in the way of me as well because I want to get stuff done. I want to release stuff, and it's not good for the boys. Like I've been neglecting filming the boys for a long time, and this whole last year, like partly because of the rise of Instagram videos, I've been less inclined to film everything because Rod and Lackey did a good job of like capturing like day to day skating, and maybe that's just the way skating is now. Maybe that's part of the reason why edits don't do so well. Everyone's on Instagram, and part of the reason why I feel like when I do stuff, it's not really as epic as it used to be. Not that I think my edits were epic, but like when I released something, I had that big build up. I knew I was making something. I'd make it, and I'd like be able to have it in my mind all the time while I was making it. Folk are gonna be stoked. They get to see all the footage that they made, and like I get to put out a cool edit, and everyone would be stoked on it for a wee while, and then I'd make the next one next month, or like a couple of weeks, like a week later, or something like that. And I'd be like, fucking keep going, keep going, keep going, and I think I need to get onto that keep going, keep going, keep going thing again. So this brings me to this year. This year I have done fucking nothing. I've done about two edits because at the end of talking here, like I said, I just wanted to skate, and I told the guys like after talking to you, I'm taking a break from filming. I just want to focus on skating. And I got to about the end of summer, and I kind of wanted to film again. And we did a wee bit, and then it got winter. So at the same, maybe I'm just being a bit harsh on myself. Maybe this is just what I forget winter's like when I don't have a big project. But there's nothing much to do. Um, but when I look back, I know when it gets into like New Year's, like I normally do. I look back on everything I've done, and I haven't done much. Like I've learned a lot in my head. I haven't put anything into practice. I haven't. I don't even know if I'm learning what I think I'm learning because I have no practice in doing what I'm doing. Um, and really, I feel like I'm letting a lot of like the Motion Boys doing. I'm letting the Motion brand down. I hate calling it a brand, but really, like, as a thing, like, is what I have in my head talking. Mutual motion is, I'm letting that idea down. And so I have this limbo period now. It is November. It's actually near the middle of November, which is scary. And then we got December, and then it's into the next year, 2017. And if I look back on like what I have done, I haven't really progressed. Next year, I'm guaranteed to do something because I'm going to fucking college, right? Um, but the thing is that's just not enough for fucking edits and stuff like that. If I even if I do go, well, when I do go to college, from now until like end of August, I'm still free in Dumfries. I'll be busy as fuck, but I'll still be free, right? So I have loads of footage left over. I feel like to combat my boredom, I'm gonna just make edits less. I'm gonna make this park edit. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna make like some throwaway edits, and just almost start afresh. Get rid of all the footage from this year, and just at least I've brought out some stuff, right? That's the way I think about it, right? But also because I've got this period of wait, I have ideas for Mutual Motion it's gonna be an investment in time, like making a new logo, finding out fucking how to animate that logo. That's what pisses me off. Like I get the logo thing, right? I could probably make the logo eventually, right? It'd take a while. It's animating this logo that I don't really know how it works. And what I really think is this is my action plan of making the logo and the thing. Make the logo, make it all like different layers, and hopefully in After Effects I can somehow use those layers to animate it in the way that I want. I don't know if that works out. I don't know enough about the software to know if that is the case of how you do stuff. But we're gonna see. Because next year I'm gonna really push Mutual Motion. It's gonna be more, even bigger than it normally is. Like it is when I've got the big edits. I make a big fuss. I get all the logos. Get kind of like the theme going and I put loads of effort in the movie. Put loads of effort into trying to promote it afterwards. I do all the titles and stuff. And for talking to, fuck me. I even made like a box art, like a design for a box art, but it fell through eventually. Although I might still do that. I might release that. Oh my god, I could totally release that in January as like a year on thing. Include park life on it. Hmm. But I don't know. Might do that. But really, this this time between now and when I can next skate and film consistently, I want to lay the groundwork for next year and really like be able to push it, be able to have the ability to focus enough to really fucking go all in and like make my ideas come to fruition. Like I hear songs all the time. Like there's a really good song um, that I have for an edit and I can't make at the moment because I've got skating footage, but I don't have any like B-roll sort of shit, right? And this is sort of like I need to be forward thinking and know where I'm going with this and where everything's lining up instead of like making an edit and everything being a single fucking thing and then see what happens, right? But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm planning. So this between now and next year, I'm gonna say about my birthday. Birthday's a cut off for a lot of things in my mind. So I really want a logo done, maybe the animation done, and that sort of stuff, get a lot of branding stuff, and then when we can start filming again, I want to make like take a little bit extra time than I would normally with an edit, maybe in a month or something like that, and really hammer down a good like 10-minute edit maybe, or like 7-minute edit. About 7 minutes actually would be ideal. Really focusing on this one idea that I have, like 2 song part, a strong intro, really strong kind of like. It's weird to say emotion with skating because it's just like it's a physical thing you're doing, but like you can really pump up the hype and adrenaline through film and like editing around the certain parts of music and really making everything fit. So if I do that, if I have the logo and stuff to back up, so when we release the first proper 2017 skate video thing, we'll have the new logo. We'll get fucking the motion page out with all this logo stuff. Fucking drive it really hard, like it's a total rebranding exercise. Get folk really hyped up on Mutual Motion again, and hopefully we can grow motion into something fucking some folk will watch. Let's see, but I just want to get that out there because it's the action plan, motherfucker. It's happening. It's actually happening. I've decided in my head. It's happening. So as I said it right now.